How are the boys doing? I mean, like you said, you were with them in Vegas, and are you guys Zoom calling, having Zoom parties?
Yeah, we are staying in touch with each other as much as possible. Zoom parties. We were actually in the middle of doing a podcast for the boys. It was an Apple podcast, and so that's one of the ways we stay in touch. And also, we're talking about when things come back. Once everything is safe and better. What we're going to do, what we would like to do.
Mm,
We still have a tour to kind of launch again. The dates are still on the books, but of course, it's more important, to see how things sort of
mhm,
unfold and make sure that everyone is safe first and foremost. But
mhm.
we're trying to find clever ways of making music, maybe doing a
Yeah.
single, maybe starting to record, a Christmas record, maybe
Is the Christmas record happening or
the
no?
Christmas record is not happening this year, but I
Okay.
actually got on the phone with some of the guys the other day, and we're getting just a little antsy. We want to do some stuff, and that's another reason why I'm in the studio right now too. Is I'm doing a solo record, and we're all trying to find ways to be creative and have some outlets while we're all hunkered down, like I said. So.
Yeah. Tell us about your solo album. What inspired it? And is it something that's going to be coming out in the next few months? When can we expect it?
Yeah, so I felt inspired to do another record, mainly because, like I said, all the guys were kind of in different places right now,
Hmm.
and can't really travel and be with each other and do things. So, like AJ's doing his podcast, and he was just on Dance with the Stars,
Yeah.
and so I said, well, maybe this will be a cool way to kind of give something to the fans, in the meantime, record some music, put some stuff out. I mean, we can, even though we got to be back home and we can only listen to music and watch movies right now,
Yeah.
maybe that's a way that we could still stay connected. And so, yeah, I just felt inspired to get into the studio and start writing music
Yeah.
and recording some music. And so, to answer the question, I'd like to have something, at least maybe like a single or something out, maybe even this Christmas. I think that's what I'm shooting
Nice.
for. In the meantime.
I love that. And talking about AJ Dancing with the Stars, I mean, he came in seventh place. You came in second place, right, in season 21. So you did a little bit better than him. Have you been
Yeah.
watching him? Have you been giving him tips on how to dance?
Yeah. So I was, I, okay, all I'm going to say is AJ, I look up to AJ. AJ is an incredible dancer. Like I think he's much better of a dancer than I am. But maybe that's just me being, judging myself. But I wanted him to go all the way. I wanted him
Yeah.
to beat me. I really did. And I still think that he got cut a little bit too early.
Mm,
But he was proud. I talked to him after. He was actually, he said he was a little relieved that it was over, because it is a lot of work.
yeah.
It can be hard at times, because it's strenuous on your body. He's like, my knees are hurting.
Right.
Oh my god. I'm like, so on one end he wanted to go all the way, but on another end
Yeah.
he was like, oh my god, I'm happy it's a little that it's done.
It's fine.
But I
He's
was I
probably
was
so
really
sore.
proud of him for what he did and how far he actually went.
Do you watch a show called Masked Singer?
Yeah, I've watched it.
Yeah. Have you seen the crocodile?
Yeah, I've seen people have been saying some things, but yeah.
You're just watching it. You're just
And honestly, like I haven't had a chance to really watch much other than
okay.
YouTube videos and the
Oh,
crap.
yeah, people think you're the crocodile. I don't know. I mean, who
It's
knows?
crazy.